Welcome back everybody to my Map Blade Bannerlord 2 playthrough. As you can see, we're not where we left off last time here. We're in the siege of Sanala. I'm pretty sure we did say we were going to siege Sanala. We're taking a lot of losses here. We're actually going to delegate command to see what unit this is in. Are they just abandoning the ladders? I think that might be what they're doing. Which obviously we don't want them to be doing. Because we want them to be getting up these ladders. That's obviously what we want here. But we're going to go up the ladders here. We're going to see how this goes. I think the Azari, I'm not 100% sure where we left off. I think we left off not far away from the siege, saying we were going to siege. I think that's where we left off. I might be wrong. But the army that was sieging the castle, I'll show you what castle I mean after the siege. The army that was sieging that castle died, sadly. It got crushed by Ukid, which is the Azarian king, obviously. It got crushed by him and his army, and I think like 3 parties or something like that defended the castle. So we've lost an army here, but obviously we're a more powerful kingdom and we're just better off than they are. If we can get our men climbing, that will be good. I'm holding this wall very nicely. We've managed to actually bring it back here with some archers. They had a lot more kills, but our archers have managed to bring it back. I think their archers is what got them the majority of their kills though. It doesn't look like we're actually climbing. Oh, it doesn't matter. I was going to say it doesn't look like we're actually climbing. I'm going to see what they're doing. But as I said that, I saw a few men on the ladders. I think we want to actually kind of sit up here. Because if we sit up here, that's going to hold that section here. I'm not going to wait as long as the normal infantry do. The normal infantry wait for like 3/4 of the men to be up on the wall. I'm going to wait for maybe like 10-15 men. Which that looks about 10-15, so now we're going to charge. And this should hopefully go very effectively. It already is going pretty effectively. I can definitely say it's going pretty effectively. We've already killed 60 of them. They do have 800 men though. They do have a total of 800 men. So it's not like we've killed 1/4 of their garrison or something like that. Ooh, I'm taking a lot of damage. I could do with getting off this wall. Yeah, I might be able to get away here. If I can manage to kill these guys, then I might be able to get away. I'm going to have to run through a bunch of archers though. Hopefully none of them draw their blades and try and actually hit me, because they might be able to kill me. Yeah, it looks like I might not have to go down. As I say that, they get a few infantry on the walls. I might be able to stay alive. Probably not with infantry though. No. I knew once I got the shielded infantry up, I probably would go down here. But either way, this is going very, very effectively, hopefully. Well, it's already going very effectively, but hopefully it goes continuously effectively. And we are taking a few more losses on the walls than I would like to really be taking right now, but at the same time, it's a siege. So we can't really expect 0 casualties and all inflicted. We are getting a lot more kills than they are getting kills on us though, so this is overall going very nicely here. We do need some recruits. I think we have about 390 men, so we're missing about 30 of our men. And after this battle, we're definitely missing about 30 of our men. But I think we do have some Khuzaits men as prisoners. And we also have Azari and different cultures, but obviously we can only hire Khuzait because it's Khuzaits only. Well, yeah, they've got 10 men. That actually looks quite clean. The Azarian banner in the city. But either way, they retreat to keep. They've got about 500 men in the keep, I think. Obviously, they don't get 500 men, but they do have a lot of men in the keep. Yeah, I'm going to hope we can win this. Do I just send the Khan's Guard? I think I do. Yeah, we only got 1 wounded, so it actually worked out perfectly here. We're going to see. I think those are both, yeah, Azarian recruits. Yeah, so we need to pillage here because we have that big of an army, we can't really do anything else. They've got 500 men, which we're obviously not going to let them have. I'm also going to take the very high tier Khuzaits men. Besides that, I'm going to sell them. And I'm going to organize a town. I'll be back once we finish organizing the town, but before we skip, Likeness we need to defend. It's not getting sieged quite yet, I don't think. No, but it is going to starve out pretty soon. We lost at that castle. That's what I was talking about, that castle. They've got 3 towns left and 5 castles. Oh, who's sieging Diameter? The North is trying to take Diameter back. Obviously, the Britannians expanded, and that's about it, I think. Yeah, that seems to be about it. So we'll be back once we are ready to defend Likeness, probably. Because I'm going to organise Sinalo a bit here, so I'll be back once we're at Likeness, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see. We've got the vault right here. We're right near Likeness. I think we can make it, hopefully. Sinalo vault. Who's that going to go to? Teos. I think it's worth giving it to Caldia. She's got 3 towns, so giving her a 4th town wouldn't be too bad. He's already got a decent chunk of land. But now what I think we need to do is hire Surig, because Surig seems like somebody we definitely need to hire. They've got about 600 men, which means we should be able to break in and not take any losses, or at least not take barely any losses. There's an army behind us that have created a massive army. They basically gathered all of the banners. Besides this, they've gathered everybody else. Oh, that's an even battle. Without us being in defense, we would win this. Yeah, so we took 11 losses, really not too bad. And I'm hoping they have Surig here. If they have Surig, that will be very, very good. Because obviously we want to hire Surig. No, they don't have Surig, which is obviously not the greatest. We've just took men I can't hire, I do know. But we can donate them, which will give us a bit of influence, and it will also give us... Well, it will give the town more men. I was going to say give us more men, but I realised saying it like that sounds bad, because it sounds like we're breaking the rules of the campaign. But obviously we can just donate them here. They do need a few men, so they can take all of those men. And we can sell all the prisoners as well. Because obviously we do only want the Khuzait prisoners, because there's no point walking around with all the different cultured prisoners, because we can't hire them. So obviously that's very, very good. Teos can hopefully siege some good stuff here, but what we're going to look for here, Diameter, did they get defended? I can't tell if they were defended or made peace. We're going to check diplomacy anywhere. So, Valandia is at war with the West. The West is also at war with the North. The North really isn't any powerful though. Sturgis at war with Khuzaits. They're just in a pure war. Khuzaits are actually quite powerful, especially considering their low clans. Sturgis looks like it has less clans than it should do. Looks like it has a few less clans than it should do. Did we hire any Sturgian clans? I can't remember. We'll check. No, we didn't. I don't know if that's just normal Sturgia, but that has 8 clans, I'm pretty sure. No, they have 9. I must have been just looking at it weird. Yeah, but either way. So, Sturgia is at war with the Khuzaits. I need to look for Surig here. That was the plan. Well, where is Surig? Likeness. He escaped captivity. Unless is he in there? If he's in there, we can't hire him. Luckily, he's not in there. So we're looking for Surig. He's near Likeness, or at least he should be. I don't think it's worth sieging anything till we find him. So I'll be back once we found him, but I'll give you any updates in between me finding him of anything getting sieged. I'm hoping Sturgia sieges Tylel, Umrikul, and Epinosa, takes those back, and that will be pretty good. But I'll give you any updates anyway, and we'll be back once we've hopefully found Surig, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see. We found Surig. He was in Quartz, which he told me he was, so obviously it's pretty good. I don't think there's any updates really here. There might be. Oh, Valandiv is getting sieged. I'm assuming by Khuzaits. Yeah, Mongchong of the Khuzaits is sieging that. We're sieging Quartz. Not Quartz. Khuzaits, as you can see. The Valandians have took Lincolnhen and Ab. They already took that, but they were defending Lincolnhen, I did see. And I think that's about it. But either way, we can talk to Surig here. If we talk to Surig and he joins us, that gives him... Well, we get his castle, and we can give him, hopefully, this town. And obviously him getting that town would be pretty good. We can take a few more castles and towns and stuff, hopefully give it to him. That would strengthen up all our kingdom's land, and it would weaken the Azari. So we're going to hope that he is willing to join us. We almost have 4 million if we don't have 4 million. No, we do have 4 mil. So we have over 4 million. Oh, he is willing to join us. We managed to get a 6% thing to succeed there. That's pretty good. Yeah, so we just need one more to pass, and he's joined us. Yeah, so he has joined us. That's a very, very good. Him joining us is a very, very good thing. Oh, he's only going to cost 500k. That's took a clan out of their kingdom. That's very, very good. That's weakened them, strengthened us. It's not too much strength. It's not like we've just flipped their most powerful clan in their kingdom. He's got about 500 strength, but the good thing about that is we've just got a free castle, basically. Plus, we've probably got about 150 extra men in reinforcements or something like that, which is pretty good. He didn't have a party, though, so I don't actually know what he's going to do. But either way, that's pretty good. We can head to Khuzaits now. We can take land, because I've got all of the Azarian land, all the Azarian clans I want, sorry, I think. Yeah, I think that's all the clans we want here, so we'll just wipe their land now. We can take the 3 towns and 4 castles. Obviously, I'm going to head to here. I'm going to try and reinforce. I'm either going to reinforce or create my own army. Haven't decided yet. But obviously, we'll be back once we've decided what we're doing, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see. We took Khuzaits here, and the town is... Yes, it's going to go to Zurich. That's very, very good. Zurich's got a town and a castle now, which is pretty good. Hopefully, we can give him the rest of the Azarian land. But, as you can see over here, Valandia declared war on us. Which Valandia isn't the biggest faction. They've got 3 castles that aren't theirs, and besides that, we've tanked their land, and they've got 3 towns and 5 castles in their land. So they've got 3 towns and 8 castles, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 3 towns and 8 castles, and Azari have also got about the same amount of land. We're going to be very defensive against them, because the Azari are almost dead. The Azari have got 2 towns and 4 castles. We're going to hopefully take Azkar. I think we're going to make a push for Azkar, because if we can take that, we can take maybe Medi, Udapau, and Barrow, or something like that. Then that will be good. What are these castles defended with? Because that army's not doing anything. They're defending with 300... Yeah, they're defended by about 350 men. Which means I've got a good enough army to siege Azkar. But we don't really have enough men to siege anything else. I think we'll forcefully disband that army, because they've got 700 men. And they don't have enough men to really siege anything. With that extra 150 men in, we can't really siege that. Oh, we definitely can't siege if they have an extra 200 men in. Yeah, because that's going to put them at basically 1,000, which would equal us. And we're the besiegers. Hopefully Linus just walks past us. No, he didn't. He might actually try and catch up my lord. I think if there's an extra 40 in, we might as well just take it instead of wasting time here. But like I said, obviously, we've got 2 towns and 4 castles here, which I'm going to take another town. So if we can take Azkar, that would set them back a lot. And then the Valandians aren't doing great. I would hope that, like, Britannia or somebody like that would declare war on them, but Britannia's already at a war with the West. Yeah, Britannia's at war with the West. Did they lose a siege or something? Because they're already down men. Oh, they took Veron. That's pretty good for them, I guess. Yeah, but we can see what we can do. I'll be back once we're ready to siege Azkar, though, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see. We broke the walls. They've got nothing. John Mary and Charos are both getting sieged. We might lose Charos here. If we're being reasonable, we might lose Charos. But I think focusing down on the Azari, instead of moving from the Azari to the Valandians, making peace with the Azari, and then moving back to the Valandians, well, moving all of our forces into the Valandians, then making peace and then pushing back and keep going back and forth while they regain power, we might as well just crush the Azari while we have the chance here, I think. I think while they're already beat down, they don't have much men. That was actually a nice shot. I think while they don't have much men, we're going to just focus up and destroy them, because there's no point letting them regain their strength and regain their men and the manpower and all of that and regather armies. They've already lost a decent chunk of their armies, which means right now, if we continue this push, they're dead. So I think we're just going to crush them here. We need to push them back. I'm sick of dealing with the Azari, declaring war on this front, and us having to head up to this front. If we can kill the Azari here, that will be very, very good. Even if it's not in this episode, if we can kill the Azari in this episode or the next, if we can kill them very soon, that will be definitely good. But obviously, we do need to siege some stuff here. If we win this, which I definitely think we will with no walls. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage here. Yeah, I went down extremely fast there. The archers managed to just pepper me all at once. But what I was saying was, if we manage to take this town, even if they take Jalmari, they're only going to have a town and 5 castles, which isn't that much. This does look like it's going to be a hard siege here, even with the walls cracked. Yeah, we managed to break through, but they were holding that for a while, so I don't know if they're going to be able to retake it. They might, or we might just have that elite men that they don't. Yeah, this looks like it's going pretty effectively here. Oh, actually flanking their men on the other wall here. I don't know how well this is going to go. Oh, it's not going well. We've just lost that entire force in that flank. Yeah, it looks like we're charging some archers in now. Don't know how effectively that's going. Doesn't look like it's doing amazing. We're managing to get some kills, but I think I was right. I think even with the walls cracked, it's going to be slightly hard siege. Does look like we're brute forcing it through with that massive reinforcement of infantry though. Yeah, that's going very, very nicely here. Yeah, that's going very nicely. The only one thing I will say with this castle, not castle, town, is if you open this bit of the gate here, you can flood men through. They can just go up this staircase. Normally the wall won't be cracked, so they can just walk across this wall, go over here, or they can come up this staircase and just walk along this wall. Like, what's the point of the second gate? I literally see no point in this gate, because they can just walk, they can just go the long way around that wall and get to the same place. But that's the victory, obviously. With that town, like I said, I don't see the point in the second wall, because they can just walk across the wall. So I don't know if that's something that you can exploit while sieging. But either way, that went very, very effectively. That went very, very effectively. We barely lost anybody. We're going to lose a decent chunk of relation with him, which we didn't really have great relation with him. We could just take the 123 men and leave them with the rest. We can take the 3 prisoners. And I think leaving Askar with 200 defenders in the town is pretty good. We can obviously take the Khuzaits troops just in case we want to hire them, which we most likely will. Yeah, and we can donate to anybody who doesn't really have that much men. We can donate them all of these Azari recruits that we just took out of the town. I'm pretty sure we just donated them all. Yeah, we did. So that's obviously very good. We just took another town off the Azari. They are sieging a castle of ours, of our kingdom. But that's pretty good. We took Askar here. Even if we lose Charos now, our land is at positive. Even if we lose Charos now, our land is definitely at a positive. Oh, Tylel rebelled against them. And the Sturgians are taking on Recall. We're going to look for more updates. Rementoil. The West is sieging Rementoil. The Britannians are sieging Tharatos and Garantor here. So they might manage to take 2 castles here. Charos. Hekard. Hekard of the Valendians is sieging Charos. They've got a pretty powerful faction to say that they've only got 3 towns. They've got a pretty powerful faction to say they've only got 3 towns. We're going to see if we can hire any clans here. Obviously, we do need to wait for the vote and stuff. I don't think we want to hire that guy. But either way, the Azari hopefully will go down. I'm going to see, does any of them have no land? Ooh, Sevik has no land. Sevik and both of those clans. So there's 3 clans that have no land. They're probably going to give Charos a Sevik if we lose it. I was hoping they siege Galen, not Charos. We've got 1,300. Do we defend? I think we do. I think we defend. I think defense is what we need. So we'll be back once we're either ready to defend or I'm saying we've lost it. Hopefully we do defend though. Or I'll be back with the vault. So we'll see whichever one's first. I'll see you then. Right, so we're back. As you can see, we've got the vault. I can... Oh, I don't even need to force it. It's just Zurich. I don't know why. I always assume the person in the first picture is the person who's got the most support. But some of the times it's not the case. Most of the time it is though. I was going to force it to Zurich anyway. Zurich's got 2 towns now, which is pretty good. And if we take Azkar, that would give somebody a 3rd town. They've got 140 men left. Oh, they actually retreated the siege. Which means if I can loot behind them here, that's only going to give us 3 of our vassals. Even though we do outnumber them heavily, I think it's worth waiting for the extra 200 men basically. That's going to leave us with a really good victory here. We can free all of these because obviously we want relation with clans. Yeah, that's very good relation. I'm actually going to leave all the prisoners. I know I just took 4 men. Or 6 men or whatever that was. I know I took men that I can't take. Because what I think we're going to do here is I think we're going to take the Azari's last town and see what we can do about the castles. The town's only got 300 defenders. We're going to take that town easily. That town's falling right now. We're going to gather all of the banners we possibly can. Hopefully some of those are in my army. No, I have to keep away from fights right now. Until I can donate the men, I have to keep away from fights. I think I should be able to donate. Yeah, I can donate them all of the men. So now we can get into a battle and it's not breaking the rules of the campaign. We're heading to Quartz, so we're going to see who gets that. Unless we can maybe... If they launch the assault before we make it to Quartz, I don't think we'll bother. But if we can defend Charos, I will defend Charos. So we'll be back once we're either sieging Quartz or defending Charos. So we'll see you then. Right, so we're back as you can see, and they've got 500 men besieging Charos here. Tharachos got taken. They took Garantor but lost it, so I don't really know if I'm meant to update you on that. Britannia is sieging Lincoln Hen now, off the Valandians, which is good. Rementoil, I don't actually know if they're losing Rementoil. No, they're not currently losing Rementoil, and it is getting sieged though. Drummer is being sieged by Valandians here. So if they take Lincoln Hen and don't lose Drummer, that would be nice for them. But Charos we can defend, and then after that I think we're going to go back to besieging the Azari. Melanie's getting sieged by a massive Tudios army here. They've got 3 castles and a town left if they win that. We're going to break into the defense obviously, and we should just be able to crush them. Yeah, we managed to crush them here. And with crushing them we can free a lot of the lords. Because I know that relation here is probably going to be better than taking them prisoner. And we do need a decent chunk of recruits now. At the start of the episode we needed about 20, 30. Now we need about 60. Which obviously is a lot more. But we've been doing a decent chunk of battling. And obviously it's going very effectively. We've managed to wipe the majority of the Azarian kingdom off the map. Which is obviously nice. We haven't really went down that much in money. Plus we've got an absolute ton of loot. But Britannia's in 2-front war. They're at war with the West and at war with Valandia here. The Khuzaits took Tylel back, which I've just noticed. And that's about it. I might head to Drummer actually. I'm going to head to Drummer and help the Britannians out because I want to kill Valandian armies here. So we'll be back once we've either made it to Drummer or I'm sieging Quartz or giving you an update on Melanie. But I'll be back, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back as you can see. We've got a vote and we've got a offer. The Azari will pay 210. I guess we'll accept that. I didn't really want to make peace, but if it's either make peace or we had to make peace there. We've still got that army though. They've got a town and 4 castles left as a kingdom here. We managed to take a lot of their land, which means if we can take some Valandian land, that would be nice. But also, we do need to help out Britannia as much as we can, because obviously I don't want Valandia getting wins against Britannia, because that's not good for us. I'm going to actually leave them fight a bit, because we don't want to use all of our men. But we can definitely save the siege. We can save Britannia from losing Drummer, which will obviously be nice, because it will weaken Valandia a decent chunk. They might have even been able to defend themselves, but I might as well just defend them. That will also give us some relation with these clans. Yeah, that gives me a decent chunk of relation. We can take the 51 men, but we can't get into a fight. I'm going to head to the town and see if they want any of the men. Because obviously I would just donate to Drummer here, but Drummer's enemy. So we're going to head to Charles and see if they want reinforcements. They do. So we're just going to donate. Actually, I'm going to donate it to my vassals that are currently in my army. And we're going to see what we can do here. Obviously, the plan wasn't to strike down Valandia, but if we can do that, that would be nice. We're going to see what they're doing at Lincoln Hen, because if there's an army about to attack them, we're going to save them. Because obviously, I just want Britannia to win here. I like Britannia. Are they sieging this as well? Yeah, they're also sieging Flintolg. They're sieging Flintolg. They've got 150 men. Are our men actually helping that? I can't tell if they're going to win or lose. Yeah, they've already launched assault, so we're going to actually break in. We do definitely need some reinforcements at some point, because having 350 men seems like a decent chunk. But at the end of the day, it's like we're going down in men. We've lost about 60 men. So we're definitely going down in men. We've got equal power, basically. Yeah, so that's the victory here. We can free Heckard. If I see Sevic, I'm going to take Sevic prisoner, because I want Sevic in my party. So I can tell him to join us, and he hopefully will. That's another 7 men we can donate to our other men as reinforcements. I can't go into a battle while I have them, though. So I will need to drop them if I'm almost going to get caught out or something like that. But that's another big chunk of Valandian men wiped. I think those are reinforcements that are joining us. Hopefully they are. Yeah, they are. Which, can I donate him all the men? Yes. So I'm good now. I can disband this army again. And they can go ahead and do whatever they want again. Oh, Tharatos and Vernon. Are they both getting sieged? The Azari are sieging that. Do I want to redeclare war on the Azari? Because they're at war with Britannia. Britannia's in a 3-front war against the West, Azari, and Valandia. And I want the Azari to die anyway. I didn't particularly want peace. And Tudios isn't really doing anything. I think I'm going to head to Theratos. I'm going to declare war on the Azari, and we're going to take Quartz. Because I didn't want peace. I did not want peace in the slightest. So Remontoil obviously has been taken. But overall, they've gained 2 castles there, another 2 castles there. So they've gained 4 castles and lost a castle. But they might lose some of the land. So they're currently positive 3 castles, but if they lose this, they've only gained 1. So we'll be back once we're hopefully helping Britannia. Yeah, we're going to declare war on these Azari, I think. Oh, yeah, I definitely do, because we can wipe this 700-man army. Even if it costs 1,000 influence. Oh, 1,500. We're going to tank it. I think we're going to tank the 1,500 influence. We can let Tudios absolutely rip them to pieces here. I can create another army and rip them to pieces. And we can break into this Britannian castle. Wipe a massive army of theirs. And this is going very, very nicely. Like I've said, Lords. Is if we can gather enough men, I think we're just going to actually gather all the banners. We're going to gather all the banners, break in. We're going to have, obviously, not the greatest amount of men. But considering our odds, we crushed them. We lost 12 men. They lost everybody, basically. We can free all of those.
We are
There's 66 men there. I can't take them. Technically, I can't take them, should I say. But I am going to. But like I said, I can't get into a battle. Because obviously, luckily, we managed to donate the 50 men we got before to our parties before defending Theratos. Where's Tudios going? He's got 1,100 men. So we're going to see what he can do. Drummer's getting sieged again by the Valandians here. Which means, oh, that's also by the west. So they might lose a lot of the land here. They're at positive 3, so if they lose all of that, then they've broke even, basically. But we're going to see what we can do. I'll be back once we're ready to siege Quartz, I'm hoping. I don't know why they're sieging... Ooh, they're sieging Udapau. Yeah. So we'll be back once we're ready to launch Assault and Quartz, so I'll see you then. So we're back, as you can see. We're in the siege, obviously, here. The army that was sieging... I think it was Udapau? Either way, the army that was sieging a castle has basically died. I think there were like 60 men. The garrison in the castle has got about 70 men, I think. And then there's also an army. So sadly, the army is going to go down. Not without dealing casualties, though, which is lucky. But they're definitely going to go down. I'm just hoping that we can maybe pick up on their siege and take that as well. Oh, I just been headshot with a javelin. But we can definitely kill the Azari in the next episode. I don't think we're going to be able to get all the sieges done this episode, but I think in the next episode we can definitely get them killed. Which, getting the Azari killed next episode would set us up very nicely, because it's also going to... It's going to stop Britannia from being at another war, which means it'd only be at war with the Western Valandia. Which then we'd also be at war with the Valandians. Which means they'd basically just be at war with the West, which I'm hoping they can do. And Britannia normally isn't too good, but it's doing okay this time. Well, it has some extra towns and stuff that it took off us, so it's definitely doing okay. Yeah, we're absolutely crushing them here. Well, should I say I am. My men are doing okay, but I'm mainly crushing them. Oh, it's because I forgot to charge the infantry. So the infantry aren't even getting on the walls, which means I've got no reinforcements to help me. That was my fault. I forgot to charge the infantry, which means I just went solo up the wall without any chance of backup because I forgot to charge them. That's actually happened a few times. There's been a few times where I'm like, where's my infantry? Why are they not helping me? Then realised I didn't charge them. It looks like we've took one of the walls. It looks like, did we just give up on the gate after they opened it? Yeah, we're just going up the siege tower. I don't know why, but we're just completely not ignoring the Baron Ram. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be a victory though. We've crushed the majority of their men. I think they only had about 600, maybe 400, 300, something like that. Oh no, I think they had like 350 actually. Right, so we're back, as you can see, and what I did sadly realise, which is completely and utterly my fault, is, as you can see, I've got some Batinian Caravan Guard, which I did obviously accidentally keep. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to be able to use those men. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to spend 500... Wait, actually, how much is my loot worth? How much is all of this loot worth? I'm gonna have to... That's basically 700k. So I'm gonna destroy all of this loot. I will sadly get XP for it. Or, actually, no, I can sell it to the town and that will get rid of 600 grand. Yeah, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sell all of this loot to the town, waste all of the 600 grand, and that's... I've paid 600 grand basically for accidentally using the wrong men. If you guys think that I should have more of a harsher punishment, then tell me, but I think 600 grand is a pretty big punishment. I think 600 grand is a pretty big punishment. It's basically full clan. Urgon's trying to take Rementoil back. Lincoln and Vernon, they lost. They also have lost, obviously, Rementoil, which means they basically... I'm just squad Tharatos for Lincoln Hen. They basically lost Rementoil, and they gained Lincoln Hen and Flintog, which isn't too bad for them. That army's basically dead. I think in about 2 seconds they're dead. Sadly, they're dead now. But we are definitely going to launch the assault on that first, though. What's this for? Just for the random Azarian Lord, I guess. But that's not too bad. I know obviously we did kind of break the rules, so if you want in the comments, put what the punishment should be. But I feel like 600 grand is a fair punishment. Especially considering they probably didn't even get used in the battle. You can skip, well, you can rewind back or whatever and check. But I only saw my Khuzaits men being used in that battle. So it wasn't even like they technically went into battle. But I feel like having them in my party when I went into a battle means I should get a punishment. Oh, if that 80 men goes out, that's going to be a pretty easy siege. 250 and we get that party keeps running back in, which is pretty annoying. Yeah, so they've got 255 men, and if we win that, we're going to gain 400 men or something like that. Yeah, basically 400 men. We could do with launching the assault sooner rather than later then, because they might get rid of some of the prisoners. Yeah, they just got rid of 40 of the prisoners. Which is basically, we basically just lost 40 men. So we're going to obviously launch the assault pretty quick here. I doubt we're going to be able to finish off the Azari this episode, like I've already said. But we might. Depends how quick the sieges are. Definitely depends on how quick the sieges are. They've got 3 castles left, even if we take this. They've got 3 castles left. Which I don't know if we're going to be able to siege. Yeah, so we're just going to...
Infantry!
Yeah, okay, so that infantry's going up there. Which means I'm just going to merge those infantry units together. Merge all of the archers together.
Stand up hard on my flank.
And this is going to be very easy, hopefully. I do definitely say hopefully. They do have a catapult, but luckily we actually managed to accidentally go on the side of the catapult, which means I don't think they can hit us.
Archers forward!
I don't think they can hit us, which is a very, very good thing if they can't hit us. Oh, I just accidentally got back on my horse. So we're going to get off the horse, obviously. Hopefully the horse will move out the way.
Infant sergeants in charge! Footmen!
What unit are running?
Infantry! Hear me! Infantry!
Hopefully that actually makes them do something now. Or are they just putting the ladders up whenever they fall? Well, those 4 men on the ladders. We're just going to charge them then. If they're not following commands, then we're just going to charge them. But this has gone very, very nicely here. The Azari went from having, I think, 4 towns and 5 castles. I think that's what they had. I think they had that much land. I think they had 4 towns and 5 castles. And now they're at no towns and not that many castles. So it's obviously went pretty nice. Oh, I am stuck in a big group of infantry door, which doesn't seem like it's going very well. I can do with trying to get out of here. I don't think I can really break through their men. Oh no, I almost escaped. We can hopefully get on the walls, but I died pretty fast. What I was hoping here is I could get on the wall, get up here, and just blow the guys in the catapult, but that didn't really work. That didn't work at all. So we're taking it quite quickly. They obviously have not that many men. We have about 400 men we're going to gain. Actually, I think it's about 340 now, considering they chucked out a decent chunk. But we're going to gain a decent chunk of men from this. From this victory, we're going to gain a decent chunk of men. And also it's going to free a lot of lords, I've just realised, which is going to be pretty nice. Yeah, we're absolutely crushing them here. We'll obviously just spectate one of their men. And that's basically the victory here. It's gone very, very nicely. Yeah, so that is the victory. We managed to get 71 kills in total. We managed to get 71 kills in total. My full party, though. Which, 71 kills isn't too bad. And it means I'm going to gain... I don't think I particularly need relation with them. But I might need a tiny bit of... Oh, 135 men. We can obviously kind of take them. I do say kind of take them. We can obviously pillage that. They've got 500 men in the garrison. Yeah, so we're going to take the garrison here. And I think that's going to be where we're ending off this episode. These are, I have 3 castles left. In between episodes, though, I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to head back up to my 4 towns, organize, and once I've organized all the towns, I think I'm going to head back to the Azarian front and siege something. But what might happen in between episodes is they might siege Medi or Barrel or anything like that. My vassals might. If they destroy the Azari, I will probably start off the episode just with a little starting clip of saying the Azari have just been destroyed or whatever, and show you that they're being destroyed. But I'll try and be the person who does the last siege, hopefully. But the Azari have got 3 castles left. Britannia is gaining and losing land. They've gained Theratos and lost Rementoil. They didn't own Vernon or Lincoln before, but they did gain Flintolg in total, so that's not too bad for them. But obviously we'll be back in the next episode. I'm going to organise the men at Udapau and organise my army's men. And like I said, I'm going to disband my army, leave them to do whatever they want. We'll be back in the next episode once we're ready to do something, because I'm going to organise my garrisons in between episodes. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more. Thanks for watching. Peace.